loves, happy Saturday and welcome back to another vlog. So yeah, I just got home from work. Well, I went to Trader Joe's, which is my normal stop on Saturdays after I leave the salon, because it is one that is close. The closest one to me is the one at the salon. So I try to go there on Saturdays, and that's kind of like my little treat to myself, because, well, now the whole house be eating all the Trader Joe's stuff. But anyway, before we get into all of that, welcome and welcome back to all my first time viewers. Thank you for pressing play on this video, and I know you're gonna like it here, so go ahead and give this video a thumbs up now. Click that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you can be a part of the Heartbeat Squad. And speaking of the Heartbeat Squad, welcome back, you guys. Love you to no ends. Thank you all for coming back and watching me run my mouth, because that's pretty much all I do. But anyway, hopefully this will be a fun vlog, and when I say fun, at least, you know, fun for me, hopefully translating fun for you. I do want to try to go to the farmers market this Sunday. We do not have baby this weekend. The weather is supposed to be great on Sunday, which is tomorrow, so hopefully I can get up and make it to the farmers market, and then I'll probably take myself on like a little solo lunch brunch situation. I don't know if I'm gonna go to my favorite spot, Napa Kitchen. No, I'm trying to combine, yeah, Napa Kitchen. No, yeah, Napa Kitchen. Y'all, my brain is dee. Napa Kitchen, that's one of my favorite spots to go to when I'm at home, because it's literally in my backyard. Not unless I find something that's on the same side of town as the farmers market. I cannot talk. The farmers market is on the south side of Richmond. The one that I go to is the Forest Hill Park one. It's actually year round. But it's probably like 10-ish or 15 minutes away from where I live, so it's still a little drive out. I feel like it was some restaurants that I saw on TikTok or Instagram that's near that area that I may want to try. So the plan is to get up in the morning, get to the farmers market, and do those things for myself. I need a lot of self-care things for me to do, and for me, self-care does not necessarily look like, you know, me putting eye patches on and me just taking a nice bath or a nice shower. Self-care for me is doing the things that makes myself feel better. That's the plan, and if I do, I will take y'all with me. Don't know if this is gonna be like a weekly vlog, and I feel like I'm gonna change the title of my vlogs, because not all of them are a whole week, and I feel like a weekly vlog should be, for me, should be translated into the whole week, in which my whole week is not vlog worthy. So I think I'm just gonna title it Life in My 50s vlog or something like that. I will have a title, but if y'all have any suggestions on what I should call the vlogs going forward, let me know in the comments, because I want to try to change it also, just so I can kind of get the algorithm going, because I'm speaking into existence that I will be able to become a paid content creator. I'm not an influencer. I don't feel like I'm an influence in the way that the internet defines influencer. I'm an influencer for Christ. I feel and I believe that my walk should influence you to want to have a closer or better relationship with Christ. That's the only thing that my goal in regards to the influencer market is. But I'm more of a content creator. I'm creating organic content that is curated by God through me. He tells me turn on the camera, show my life. So yeah, Anyway, so I want to be a paid creator because it is actual work creating content and trying to create it at a level where it's watchable content. I love being an educator, but I just feel like I need my days back, or at least my evenings back. And I'd rather spend my evenings here editing and creating content for you guys, versus, you know, having to clock in and be held accountable, and other people relying on me being there. Like, not saying that I'm not a reliable person, because I am, but it's days that I just don't want to go to work because I'd be so tired and I'd be so fatigued. And a lot of things are going on behind the scenes when it comes to my health care and stuff. And it's a little nerving as well. So, I mean, I do need a job just in case I end up having to pay more for my meds and stuff. Like, with this whole beautiful bill and all these things, it affects people that you don't think that it will affect. My parents, my mom, my bonus dad, they're both, you know, disabled and cannot work. So, you know, and just so I'm like at this point where I may have to help out financially. It's just so many different things that is weighing on me, and I don't know if those things are unconsciously making me tired or it's my actual health that's making me tired, because my autoimmune as well as my thyroid can cause me to be extremely tired. And when I say I have been tired, like Friday night I went to bed I would sleep by 10:30, and that never happens. Even when I'm exhausted on my good healthy days, it still never happens. Like, I literally came home, took a shower. Yes, I had some sleep aids because I just wanted to go to sleep. I didn't want to prolong it, because once I get into bed, I don't fall straight asleep. So I had my glass of wine and I had me 2 Lemmy sleepy time gummies. Watched a little bit of YouTube until I fell asleep. And I woke up feeling really good and rejuvenated, but it's now like 5:39 and I feel exhausted all over again. And again, I don't know if it's my health or just unconsciously the things that I know that are going on that's causing the fatigue. And I'm not stressing or nothing, but when you got a lot of stuff on your mind and you're thinking about how to do X, Y, and Z, your mind don't go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So when you sleep, your mind's still racing. So when you toss and turn, a lot of times it's because your brain is still moving and it has not turned off yet. And so I don't know, but nevertheless, I say all that to say is that, you know, I want to be in a place where financially I can just make moves and I have to check off and, you know, look at this and this and be like, well, can I do this? Can I do this? I don't want that for myself. I want to be able to be there for my parents if necessary. You know, prayerfully things will work out. You know, they're trying to, but you know, life is life for everybody, whether it's on an extreme end, the mid, or the light end. Life is life for everybody. But I saw that it says, like, I really want to put out content and create thumbnails that's gonna make it hit, because I want to be able to provide y'all with, you know, more, and I want to be able to inspire and influence you to be able to get up and keep going, be the best version of yourself by seeking, you know what I'm saying, for me, the word of God. I don't force anyone to believe what I believe, but I hope that I can influence you to believe in something that is going to take you to the next level. But for me and my household, we are believers in Jesus Christ. You do with that what you may. So anyway, I'm actually going to change my shirt real quick because I want to film a July reading wrap-up video. This will be like my first like full booktube vlog, because again, like I said, I don't know if it's the vlog that's already been up or the one that should be up on Sunday. I need to edit that as well. I want to be able to give filler content, and I don't mean it just like just giving y'all stuff, but just something in between y'all getting my actual vlog, my full vlogs where I'm just talking about nothing half the time. But no, seriously, so I want to film that real quick while the house is quiet. And speaking of filming, those lilies that I bought last Saturday, they are fully bloomed and they still look amazing. And they got like about this much water left. So I think tomorrow, and the water looks amazing. So I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow is add some fresh water to it with the packet that they give you. Because they are gorgeous. They are still gorgeous. I'm so glad that I second guessed myself and I did not go by filler flowers, because they have filled out so nicely and the smell on them are amazing. The boy, and if y'all don't know who the boy is, that's my stepson. He used to be called Little Man. Now he the boy, because he want to be the man, but it's only one the man in the house, and that is the Hubs. But he was like, they stink. Bro, you don't know what flowers are supposed to smell like. They don't stink. They're just a smell other than your basketball smell. But anyway, I just wanted to introduce the vlog. I may or may not come back on. So this is when I'm on my 20%. I went to Trader Joe's, did a wine tasting, tasted some amazing wines. I ended up getting a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon. And I'll show you the bottle. I'm not sure. Every Trader Joe's have different stuff. But they had some cheddar bacon cheese. Like I told you, I do not eat cheese. I just don't eat it as much as I used to. Like cheese on every salad. Cheese on every sandwich. I don't do that anymore. The only time I do cheese is if it's like standalone, or if I go somewhere and try a good cheese board or something like that. But at home, only cheese I'll consume is maybe once a week. And that's if, you know, well, not if, they do. When they bring cheese pizza, and if I'm like really hungry, if I don't want to cook, I'll do like maybe 2 slices. But that is my max. I used to do like maybe 3 or 4. But I cut down the amount. 1, because I've been just trying to eat less. And then 2, because it is dairy, trying to consume less dairy. But tomorrow is a day that I'm going to be eating dairy. I'm going to make that grilled cheese sandwich. And I'll probably make it along with a side salad. And I may be doing my reading sprint while I'm eating that. I don't know. We're going to see. But I am going to try to go back to doing my live reading sprints. If not every Sunday, at least once a month. Like I said, when we have baby here, y'all see her like, it's like Kiki, Kiki, Kiki. And I love it. Don't get me wrong. But I can't do nothing. Because and even if I put in like a movie or something, that's still playing in the background. And I have to be mindful of copyright and all that stuff. So, yeah. But anyway, clock just ticking. So let me go ahead and film this video. And I'll be well, I ain't gonna say I'll be right back. But I'll be back at some point. Hey y'all, so y'all probably like, what is she doing? So all the book girlies have this thing where they can scan their books, and you know I want one, but I was like, do I really need it? So I happened to run across a young lady, I'm not sure her name, but she was saying that she was just like same boat as I was, and she found this app called Libib or Libby, Libib. I'll put a little picture of the emblem, but you create collections and you can just scan your books. Y'all saw how easy it was. I just literally just pull my books like this. Don't even have to take them off the shelf and just scan them. Right now I just have 2 collections. I have my BTP book of the month shelf, so all the books that I read for the book club will be on there. I think I may do one for melanin and manuscripts. I can separate them, and then I'm just doing an overall bookshelf. I may break them down later, but pretty much, I don't know if you can see. So I have the two bookshelves there, and then you would just literally hit this little button here, create a new collection, and once you do that, then you're able to just scan the books. So for example, we're just going to pull this one up. You'll get the plus sign. You can either do it manually or barcode. I think it's way easier to do barcode. That way you can have the image of the book and everything up, but you would do barcode. You can pick what you're scanning. I'm doing books, and then that's it. So easy. So I'm going through and just scanning everything, just so I can keep a record of my collection of books that I have. So I've finished this whole row. I already scanned some, but all I'm gonna do is just pull them out and scan. The only ones that I gotta be meticulous with are these ones, because I have these, you can't see, but these ones are my Kennedy Ryan Skyline series, and then I have the hook shop ones. I just have to pull them down. And then over there, but other than that, I'm excited. So I ain't gonna say I'm gonna do that all night, but I might do one more row. I might do this top row and then work my way down tomorrow. I have time, but right now I want to show y'all something. Hold on. So I'm glad I read this. This is the, of course it's probably seasonal, but this is the tropical dragon fruit drink concentrate. I had put it in the freezer because I was about to crush it, but then I was like, concentrate, that means I'm only supposed to use a little bit. So you get 4 servings of this, and I took 4 ounces of this, put 2 ounces of vodka. It is the best thing ever. So I'm going to go back to Trader Joe's probably tomorrow. I'm going to make it my business leader's house. I'm going to get me quite a few of those. And I've been using this vodka. I don't drink liquor that often. I have to have a hankering for it. But I keep a bottle in the freezer, in the refrigerator. But it's a very light, refreshing vodka, if that makes sense. Y'all want to see it, don't y'all? Hold on. It's called Wheatley vodka. When I started making the French 76s, which is the with the vodka, 75 is with the gin, I was looking for something that wasn't too high priced but had good recommendations, and the people at the Alphabet store said that that was really good, so I've been getting that for a while. I'm not gonna say what time it is, but I have not ate all day. So I made me a Havarti and bacon cheddar cheese grilled cheese with some kimchi pickles. Oh my gosh, so good. But I tasted the bacon cheddar cheese today at Trader Joe's when I went to go taste the wines, because they always have cheeses. Well, not always, but sometimes they have cheese that they pair. So we're gonna taste this together. So these, I've showed these before. I think they're the Cleveland brand. If I had kimchi, I was gonna put it in here, but being that this is bacon flavored cheese, and yes, this is my 20% non-plant-based moment. So let's taste it. So good. And it's white cheddar cheese. And this is still that wheat sourdough. I think I might get this again because it's not bad. I actually like it. It's not grainy. Because sometimes you get wheat breads that are not like the grocery store. And they'd be real grainy, but this is perfect. So I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna get back to scanning. But I had to come back. This is so good. So if you eat cheese and you eat bacon, go to Trader Joe's and get the white cheddar bacon cheese. It comes in a block, more like in a triangle. And with the spice of this kimchi deli pickle, chef's kiss. Good morning, loves. Happy Sunday. I am about to head to the farmer's market. I'm putting on some of the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. I've been keeping this in my purse just in case I need some perfume and I don't have any. Well, my bag. And I really wanted to get to the farmer's market at 10 when they opened. Now, it feels real good outside, but it's hot in the car. And I'm parked in the shade. I'm gonna put on some of my Fenty, I don't know what this is, Sweet Mouth. I'm really a gloss girl, for real. Like, my go-to before I got into vlogging and seeing all the girlies use it, I've always been a NYX Butter Gloss girl. Like, I've been wearing this for over 10 years. And so just to, like, when I be watching vlogs and I be watching my favorite vloggers, you know, they be like, oh yeah, NYX Butter Gloss. I'm like, oh shoot, I was a little on trend. Yeah, but anyway, so normally I'm a NYX Butter Gloss girl, but I feel like they've changed the formula. I don't know, I could be wrong. Like, some of my favorites just don't hit right. So I do kind of plan on being out for a while today. I do know that I did say that I want to charging piece for this. Hopefully I got enough juice. If not, I got my AirPods. I'm gonna be out for a minute. That's why I wanted to start my day off early. I am going to the farmer's market first. I'll be there by 11 o'clock. It's open from 10 to 1. So I wanted to get there before, like, the crowd. But, you know, it is what it is. Really, the only thing that I have to do today is soak these nails off, because I'm going to cut them all the way down and just do an overlay. And I think I am going to get a design. It just depends on how I feel when I get there. It's so crazy. My subscriber count is decreasing, but I mean, but my views are doing good, so I'm gonna get out of my head with that. But I get my nails done tomorrow, and I was thinking about getting this design. I don't know if you can see them. I need to bring my camera cloth with me, but I was thinking about getting that design. But we'll see. I really enjoyed this pink, but we'll see when I get there how I feel. I do have to be at the school all day tomorrow, but I'm supposed to be there from 8:30 to 4:30, but I could not reschedule my appointment, and I told my ED, like, I got an appointment, I can't reschedule it. And that's gonna be that. So yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna be out for a little while. I want to try to finish talking because I've had to delete a lot of content because the old school, when I'm driving, it does make a lot of noise because we got to get the wheel bearing fixed, and it just annoys me in my vlogs. So that part. But anyway, and I thought I figured out how to remove that noise, but it worked on that video when I did the get ready with me, but it's just not working on these other videos. So that part. So when I get to a stop light, I'll be right back. Ooh, y'all, it is jumping out here. So I am about to go to this farmer's market. I'm about to take some stuff out my bag. Ooh. I'm about to take some stuff out my bag. And I'm just gonna take my reading bag. Because I don't know how much stuff I'm gonna get, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel once I get out here. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know, I don't do well with crowds. Not that it causes me any angst or anything, but it does give me a little anxiety, like, because people are rude and they'll push you and knock you over, and they won't say excuse me. Well, they won't literally knock you over, but they won't say excuse me, and I don't do well with that at all. Like, I do not do well with people being rude. So with that being said, we're going to figure this thing out, but I am going to take y'all with me. It is packed. But we've had a lot of rainy Sundays, so I guess a lot of people are just like, whatever. I'm parked like right at the beginning, so I got a little walk, not too bad. I think I'm gonna track my steps. Yeah, so anyway, when we leave here, we're just gonna flow. I do need to go to Walmart. I was gonna do a Walmart order, but I'm out, might as well go. May or may not stop at a bookstore. Definitely gonna stop somewhere and grab something to eat, and that's gonna be about it for outdoor dilly-daddling. So yeah, so we're gonna dilly-dally. I got some to-doodles that I have to do because there's some things that I definitely need to get done off of my to-doodle list. Yes, I call it a to-doodle list. And that's about it. So let me go because people is coming out.
Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop top out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chillin', I GDM it, yeah. Didn't wanna share my love till I found someone I'm sure of. Young and untamed, I've been out of range, keeping it low, but I wanna be bold with it. Don't care who we told about it. Wow, baby, got a hold on it. Let love unfold tonight. They'll be calling us gold. No lies, so fair with it. You can let them stare at it. Now I'm prepared. Oh, instead of love out loud, since we ain't going nowhere. So tonight, baby, need me. Timing's right, so right. Our romance to be, can't deny. Love the things we do when it's just us two. But tonight, need me outside. Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. I'm a good catch, but I never let him catch me. No, I never let him claim me. Wild thing try to tame me, but you got my mood on sunshine. Let's take a trip, souls on big smiles. Let's hit this lake, stars are in line. I'm posted, lay with So we ain't going nowhere. So tonight, baby, meet me. Time is right. Our romance to be. Can't deny. I love the things we do. But tonight, baby, meet me outside.
All right, love. So I'm back in the car. Just gonna cool off a little bit before I pull off. And y'all, I got into a coughing spell. I was like, what in the world? And I'm just putting on some of my Fenty translucent Invisimatte just to take out some of the moisture. It actually felt really good outside. I hate this. The only thing about wearing shades, it always messes up your makeup in the bridge of your nose. I got so many tomatoes, and I already got a massive amount of tomatoes at home. So I guess we'll be eating a lot of tomato salads. But I'm really obsessed with the Ina Gardner summer pasta. And basically all it is you're just cutting up tomatoes, putting fresh garlic in it, fresh basil, olive oil, and some seasonings, and just eating it like that. So I'm probably gonna be eating that today. I did have a grilled cheese last night. I showed y'all. It was so good, but I won't eat anymore this weekend. What did I do with my Sprite? Where's my, look, I got some in here. So yeah, so that'll probably be what I eat when I get home. I was gonna go out to grab me something to eat, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I might just go to Fresh Market, get some pasta, some more of the what is it, Bonzo pasta, and just come home and make that. It's beautiful outside though. So I still got some to-doodles to do. I got to go to Walmart because we need toilet paper, paper towels. My husband said he needs some sausages. I need some hand soap for the bathroom, and some sponges. So I'll probably go to the Walmart over there near that Fresh Market. That way I can go over there. You know, my makeup looks really good, and I use the Milk Skin Tint. That might be my go-to. I think I like that better than I like the NARS foundation. I just feel like it just does my skin so much better. But whenever I come here, I have to stop by First Stop Donuts because they have the best apple cider donuts, y'all. So we're gonna eat one together. And this is another reason why I say I'm not gonna go ahead and go get nothing to eat, because they're so good and they're so warm. They just fall apart. They're so good. With a matcha or some coffee. And I don't have coffee because I ran out of pies. But that's my fault because I have been doing pies and matcha, so I put a pause. Well, I delayed my subscription. I have a subscription on Amazon so I can get my pods, but they'll be here tomorrow. So I may go to First Watch. Not First Watch, 7 Brews. And get a coffee. I don't know. We gonna see. These are better than Krispy Kreme. To me. And I got a peach tea. I can't remember if I tried that peach tea before. But I want something other than the water that I had. Because when you're at the farmer's market, you get things that farmer's markets have. Oh my gosh, so good. This is so refreshing. I like a flavored tea where you could taste the flavor and it's not a lot of sugar. Especially eating the donuts. That's already full of sugar. So this tea is just right. Like, if you like sweet tea, then you wouldn't like it. But that right there, so good. And it's like I can't drink it fast enough. Oh my gosh, this is the most refreshing tea I've ever had in my life. But let me tell y'all, this place is packed. And when I stopped to get my donuts, the girl was like, she's like, our line has been so long all day. And they only been open since 10. And it's now 12 o'clock, was 11:59 and 11:58. So I've been here for about almost an hour. I meant to do my thing so I can do my steps. I got my walk-in today. These flowers was definitely a splurge. I never paid more than like $10 for flowers. These joints was $26. But it's a lot of different flowers. There's sunflowers in there. This one right here is a little loopy. But it is what it is. Let me write my list so when I go to Walmart, I won't be buying stuff that I don't need. Okay, where's my Walmart? And if y'all are not taking advantage of y'all reminders app to use it as a grocery list, you're missing out. It categorizes, you know, what part of the store you need to go to. So like if you put in fruit, it'll go to produce. If you put in milk, it'll go to dairy. And also it's a way, I don't know how to do it, and I don't really care to do it because I never go to really the same store locations. I go to the same store but different locations. But you can set it where your phone will open up that grocery list when it detects that you're near that location. If I can find her video, Ashley, she's all things knowing how to do Apple products. Like, I don't know if Apple got a, why is my camera overheating? Hold on. Okay, I'm in the shade. I don't know why my camera's overheating. I can feel it hot, but anyway. So Ashley, she knows all things iOS, Apple. Like, if you ever want to know how to fully use all of your Apple devices, you got to follow her. Apple need to be paying her if they not, because the way she be putting people on tea. But anyway, so you can, like, literally, like, so if you're going to Kroger, you put in the location stuff, so when you pull up the Kroger, your grocery store app will pull up. But let me show y'all, let me see where I have one that, all right. So this is like my plant-based grocery list. So you see how it's broken down? It'll automatically break it down into the categories. But anyway, let me see if I can put this back up here. And I realized that I was not filming an iOS 1000 on my camera, and I can tell a huge difference. Yeah, so I need to make sure I got my ISO set. But I do have a Walmart thing on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in all of the stuff that I need from Walmart. Anytime I go to like a Whole Foods or Fresh Market. I just put that under my plant-based stuff because typically that's where I get most of my plant-based stuff. Let me go head out. I got good time. It's 12 o'clock. I know the Hubs was supposed to be going to practice at 12:30, so he won't be home. So we may or may not be rolling in at the house at the same time. Like I said, I was gonna go out and get something to eat. I might do that tomorrow. Like tomorrow, nails. I'm gonna see if I can make an appointment for my feet because they stay booked and busy. And then after I do that, I think I want to do sushi. But I will say, like, it is so worth coming to the farmers market because you get fresh farm quality items. You get to try stuff from local, you know, vendors that you wouldn't normally try. And then it's just nice to be outside. See, I don't know why it's overheating. But it was packed. And it was a whole bunch of dogs. This is why, like, if I bring baby, I'd have to come first thing in the morning because when they open. Because at 11, I mean, it's dogs all over the place. But I would like to bring her out here just for the experience. They had a lady out here playing like little songs for the kids and all that stuff. But anyway, I will see y'all at one of my next destinations because we are not finished dilly-dallying. It still feels good outside, but the sun, where there's no shade, be hot. Take some of this crisper. Take some of this heat off me real quick. Man, this came in clutch when I was at the farmer's market because, like I said, I went into a little coughing fit. And you know how sometimes, like, when little something gets into your windpipe or whatever it does, and you just cannot stop coughing, and then a lone tear was coming down my face. I ain't had no tissue, no nothing. This thing is the truth. But I just blew something in my eye. Woo, child. What is going on today? So, y'all, I just did a thing. If you know this bag, you already know. I need a tissue. I am out of control. I have no self-control when it comes to spending money. And not even like spending money on like stuff that is like It ain't like buying bags or shoe. It be on silly stuff. Well, it's maybe silly to others, but it ain't silly to me. But anyway, when I was like 5 minutes from Barnes and Noble, I was like, I'm not gonna go. Then I end up going, and then I end up getting not only 2 books, but I got the annual membership. But I will say, it was only $40, and it's yearly, and the benefits that come along with it is worth it, because ultimately I will be spending that money on 1 to 2 books. Especially like a lot of these indie author books be like $30, $35. So, but of course I can't get indie books out of there, but I can get a higher discount on my books, additional rewards and perks, and I got that free bag. So yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all what I purchased. Y'all saw what I had in my hand, but both of these are newer releases. I wasn't going to get this one because I have the paperback cover, but I decided to go ahead and get it because I do want to jump into this. This is book 2. This is Bones at the Crossroad. Book 1, Blood at the Root, was so good. It's by Ladarian Williams. It is about a young black male that realizes that he has powers, and it's almost if, like, the best way I can describe it, it is if Harry Potter and X-Men came together, but it was an HBCU. Say less, say less. So I really wanted to get this book, and I got it. The next one I got, first of all, look at the spray edges. I didn't even realize this had spray edges. But this is by one of my favorite female black authors that writes a lot of thrillers, and it's Tiffany Jackson's Blood in the Water. Now this is about a mystery that happened in Martha's Vineyard. And you know, Martha's Vineyard is on my bucket list, places to go. I told my husband that's somewhere I want to go, so I don't know if that's something we can do together. But this book, I was looking for it in like the thriller, mystery, horror, everywhere, and it was like, I can't find it. So she was like, it's in their young reader area, like not YA. Like, this is where you can get like Barney coloring books, Gracie's Corner, Coco Melon. Like, I almost didn't buy it because I'm like, how young is this book? But I mean, when I say this book is young, even look at, it's like 10 lines per page. It's 255 pages. But I'm gonna read it because I like her books. But this says, I gulped, my legs feeling wobbly. It didn't really hit me until now that there might be a murderer amongst us. The person could be standing next to us waiting for ice cream, hanging at the arcade, tanning at the beach, just like in the water. You never know what's lurking, hunting, and ready to attack. First of all, why is this in the young reader section? Like, if I was a young reader, like when I'm thinking young reader, I'm thinking not YA, not young adult. This would be horrifying. I don't know why. I mean, the little girl, she looks like a little girl. She really does. But still. Yeah. Anyway, so I got these 2 books. So now I'm about to head. I'm definitely not going to get nothing to eat because this is my out to eat money and a drink. Okay, girl. But for those that are avid readers that love to buy books, that still supports places like Barnes and Noble. Like, listen, as long as most of the time when I'm buying books out of Barnes and Noble, 90% of the time it is Black author books that I'm buying. So I am still supporting Black BIPOC authors when I go there. Typically, if I get non-Black authors, I'll just order them, you know, elsewhere. Well, I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't even gonna say a lie. Like, I'll get them at Barnes Noble, but at the end of the day, I'm supporting literacy, not a color. I know a lot of people like, oh, you gotta support Black authors, the BIPOC, the Sapphic, all this. I'm supporting literacy because we're in a world where they're trying to take that away from us. So whether you reading orange, yellow, purple, blue, black, brown, cocoa, I don't care. I am supporting literacy. That's my stance. Just like don't everybody drink Cabernet Sauvignon, they only drink Moscato, that's on you. Do you, boo-boo? But I'm drinking them all. And I'm reading them all. And I'm eating everything. I'm so big back. No, I'm about to eat. I'm eating tomatoes for the next couple of days. Girl, I don't know what I was thinking, but they're so pretty. And it'd be so hard to find like the heirloom grape and cherry tomatoes. When you do, there'll be like a couple of orange ones, a couple, like, it was such an assortment. I almost bought another bundle, but I was like, Keisha, slow your. But anyway, so for those that do still shop at Barnes and Noble, the premium membership is $39.99 per year. And you get an extra 10% off at any Barnes & Noble and Paper Source store. If you're not familiar with Paper Source, they're a stationery company. You get rewards, including 1 stamp for every $10 in your purchase, which will equal 10 stamps will equal 5 rewards. Extra 10% off of free shipping at barnesandnoble.com. Get a free tote every year. So every year I should be getting a free tote. And you get a free upgrade anytime you go to their beverage cafe. Most of them out here has Starbucks, so if I get like a grande, I can upgrade to a venti. And then it says so much more. Let's see what this say. Earn 5% back on all Barnes & Noble purchases. Earn $25 when you gift card when you earn 2,500 points. Get $10 off your purchase today. Oh, and I did get $10 off my purchase today. Look at that. Hello. Good. Can I get a medium sweet and salty with oat milk?
Yeah, did you do extra hot today?
Ice.
Is that all for you?
Yes.
Did you have a phone number with us?
Yeah, 804.
604. Question back tip, have you signed for your book before? Alright, have a good one.
Alright, thank you too. All these bags I'm gonna take in the house. Alright, y'all, so this is everything that I got from the farmer's market. So I got a mushroom sampler of different types of mushrooms. I really wanted to try this. This is the lion's mane. A lot of people use this to mimic like chicken when they are doing their plant-based recipes. So I need to use these probably ASAP. This one, I don't even know what this one is. This one got a little, I don't even know, but we gonna clean them off when they're ready to use. She said do not wipe them off till they're ready to use. She had them in this paper bag. So I'm gonna Google how to store mushrooms, because normally I just buy them already in the store and whatever. So this is the ridiculous amount of tomatoes that I got. So these were by themselves. And then you have, like, look at this, look like a baby watermelon. These ones were all together. This one is split. So yeah, so, and I got like a whole thing of red ones, but we're gonna eat them because I'm gonna make tomato salad, tomato and cucumbers, garden salads. I'm gonna make garden pasta, all of that stuff. So yeah, so we're gonna clean these off. And then I got some spring mix. This is why I really wanted to go, because I love their lettuce when I can find it. So I got this. So I'm gonna clean everything except for the mushrooms. I got these golden zucchinis. I guess they call them golden because they're like a crossbreed between a zucchini and a squash, or what they call golden squashes. I don't know, but anyway, they're golden. Got me a red onion because I needed it, and then another tomato to slice for my sandwiches. So that's everything that I got. These are the flowers. I kind of just made them like a little wow bouquet. I'm gonna put them on my desk. But yeah, that's everything that I got. Hey y'all, ooh, my lighting is off. And I look real greasy. So, I'm at the school. We have Educator Development Day. As y'all see, I got some Starbucks. Definitely ain't like 7 brews or like home coffee, but I had to get up super early to be here. But I just wanted to check in with you guys. I defined my curls because it was real bushy. but it'll be bushy but either by the end of the day or tomorrow. But look at this. I was live on TikTok last night doing my reading sprint, and everybody was asking me about this hair. It is I See Beauty. I will leave the link every time you see me in a vlog with this, just in case you want this wig. I did cut it. When I bought it, it was 26 inches, even all over. But the hairstylist and me, I just be chopping it up. But I like it like this. I could have saved some money and just ordered a shorter wig, but you never know what you're gonna like until you try it. And the good thing is, I did get to wear it long for a little while before I decided to chop it up. But I'm loving this milk skin tint, but I don't love that it gives me like this dewy, glowy look, like I'm oily. So, not anytime soon. I'm gonna either buy some of the Sephora setting powder, well, Sephora mineral powder that all the girlies be wearing, or I'm gonna see if Milk has a, I don't know if I'm a matte finish girl. It's just something about the oil and the dewiness that I'm not like really feeling. But anyway, I just wanted to check in with you guys. I am leaving early because I do have an appointment. Yeah. I'm back home, and as y'all can see, I was somewhere different getting my nails done. So before I get into, well, let me just get into it. So I got my nails done. I love them. I actually had to come home and fix them, and I'll tell you everything why I had to go somewhere else and why I had to fix them. So I have been saying for a minute that I needed to find a backup nail tech. Not that I was replacing the nail tech that I currently have. It's just life has been lifing, things have been happening, and I know my pocket of time to be able to go and get my nails done is limited, not only based on my schedule, but based on how busy she is. So I was like, I need to have a backup just in case, because my nails are the one thing that I typically do not go without. Because I don't do anything else for myself. I do my own hair, I do my makeup, I do my brows. Yeah, so anyway, I saw that it says my nails and my pedicures are non-negotiables. I like to have a set, if I can have like a set person to do my nails and my feet, I would love it. My nail tech, she does still do pedicures, but she's already said that she prefers not to. So when somebody tell me they don't prefer to do something, then I just don't let them do it, because I just know it's not going to be passion behind it, or, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So last week, or if not 2 weeks ago, I was just telling one of my clients, I was like, I need to find me a backup nail tech. You know, just because of information that's been given and just intuition, I needed to find a backup nail tech. I have been kind of trying to research them, but I be trying to find stuff that's close to home, because if I have to go before I go to the school, I needed to be on this side of town. Because I prefer not to go like on Saturdays and stuff like that, because I'm at the shop all day. But anyway, I was saying to my client, I need to find a backup nail tech. And I was telling them as well, I said, you know, and I am okay if you need to find a backup hairstylist. If for some reason I can't get you in or life happens, I want you to be able to have someone that you feel comfortable enough to go to until you can get back to me. And I'm an advocate for that with everything, with your doctors and stuff, because it's sometimes you just can't get in and you don't want to go without being treated or receiving a service because you're you don't have a healthcare provider or a nail tech or whatever the case may be. So today, while I was at the school, because y'all know I had to work at the school all day, and I was actually going to get off early because I had made my nail appointment prior to knowing that I had to be at school for Educator Development Day. My ED had said it was okay for me to leave, yada, yada, yada. I tried to reschedule because you know what I'm saying, I want to get the coins. I want to get all 8 hours, okay? So anyway, so she texted me like late morning, early afternoon, was like she wasn't feeling well. And she's hoping she'll feel better by the time that my appointment is, which was at 3:30. And mind you, she's literally only 5 minutes from the school, so I could have left at like 3:20 and got there just a amount of time. So anyway, long story short, I was like, well, you know, let me know, because if I had to pivot, because I had soaked my nails off. Y'all saw I soaked my nails off last night. I was like in a rush. I got off of my live reading sprint on TikTok just because I was like, I know I gotta soak my nails off because I needed either a new set or an overlay, whatever it was that I was gonna do. She texted me and was like, she couldn't do it. I'm not gonna say I was devastated, but I was just like, I don't know anybody that does nails that I feel comfortable with giving me a fresh set. So Miss Brenda, who works with me, she goes to this place that's in the same shopping center, and her nails and her feet always look good. So she was like, girl, they're gonna get you right. She said, if you can go to Rick, ask for Rick, but if not, everybody in there does good. So I ended up having to go there. I was nervous because when I sat down at the chair, they were like, it was a couple, a lady and a man over the side, and I think one of them was supposed, well, I think the guy was gonna do my pedicure, so he was kind of acting skittish to me, and I was like, Lord, I said, I hope he know what he doing. So he gets over there and he starts doing my nails, and my big thing is my second toes, they are shaped weird, and a real good nail tech would know that you can still file my nails to make them look shaped like the rest of the toenails. Because I have been to this lady that I've been going to for a while, and every now and again she always want to file it in the angle, and I'm like, no, you can shape my toenail in the direction that the other toenails are. So I needed a new pedicure person too. So anyway, so I was a little bit nervous, but he was very meticulous, and I am very, very happy with my feet. They are absolutely gorgeous. He shaped them to perfection, the way that I love my toes to be shaped. So I'm happy with that. So then he was like, you need your nails? And I was like, yeah, I just want to overlay because I'm in my ultra short girl nail era, because I've been doing a lot of typing at the school and then here. So I'd rather have my nails super short. And so he kept saying, look, overlay, like in his language, and I could keep hearing him say overlay. So the lady next to me was like, well, you might have to get tips because your nails are so short. I was like, I don't want tips, I just want overlay. Very simple. So we get over there, and I was like, I showed him a picture of what I wanted the shape to look like. Thought he was gonna put on tips, but he did actually end up doing the overlay, which I was happy with. But when he was applying, I was like, Lord, this look a little bit lumpy. I said, what are two things gonna happen? It's gonna look crazy, or he gonna have to do extra work to get like some of the lumps out so he can shape it how I want to. Nevertheless, he did my nails exactly how I showed him, and I was so happy. But midway into painting, then the lady that he was coupled up with ended up coming over there. So she started painting my nails. And so she's his wife. And so she was like, that's my husband. And I'm just like, in my mind, like, girl, okay, I don't want your man. So she started painting my nails and she didn't do bad. I liked the way he painted better, but it's neither here nor there. So he did my nails exactly how I wanted to. However, once I got in the car, I realized even though they were exactly like I showed them, because he did nothing wrong, they were just a little bit too sharp on the ends. So I just kind of rounded them out some, and I absolutely love them. Like, I'm in love with this length and everything. Like, I literally, this is the length that I want to keep for a minute. I want, when you're filing it, you're pretty much hitting skin. Now, he did hit skin on this one and it made it bleed, but I knew that was going to happen because you know how sometimes you wear nails, long nails, and then like the meat grows up with the nail. That's how my pinkies do. Yeah, and this one, woo, child. But I was a thug. I was a G. I pushed through it. But I was really, really happy. Hey, y'all, happy Tuesday. So I am currently updating my Google Calendar. I need to make sure that area, it don't look bad. We leave our shoes right at the door, so sometimes it's a lot. Because I hate to have to keep getting up to turn this light off when I'm filming. Because when I get up in the morning, this area of the house does not get a lot of light. That's another reason why I moved my plants when I was in the OG office in there, because it had more direct sunlight. But they're actually doing much better in the bedroom. So it was kind of gift and a curse, me getting kicked out the office. My plants are thriving in the bedroom because of the lighting. But the lighting low-key sucks in here. So yeah, so this angle looks much better. Anyway, I am updating my Google Calendar for the rest of the year with all of the Saturday school dates that I have to work. This is an effort to be a better planner since I decided to get back into a physical planner. So I want to create these healthy habits now. One thing that I've learned from last year is that in order for me to have healthy habits is to receive it, to speak it, and to live it. And what I mean by that, basically anything that you want to do in your life, you have to receive that thing. It's like a vision. You get the vision, you can either rebuke it or you can receive it. Once you receive it, you have to start speaking it into fruition, praying about it, trying every day to create an atmosphere or create a lifestyle, mindset, whatever the case may be, based on what you're trying to do. Create an environment where every day you try the thing that you received and spoke into existence. So when the time comes for it to be put in motion, you've already done everything to prepare yourself. So that's what I'm doing now. That's why I invested in this super inexpensive planner. And I tell people all the time, like, you don't have to have fancy planners. You know, you don't have to. Like, this is actually a really cute planner for $7.99. But I want to make sure that I am weekly going into it, daily going into it. Last week, I didn't go into it as much as I wanted to. But I did, you know, do some stickers, did some planning. So that's why I'm looking at my Google Calendar as well now, so I can go through and pre-plan next week so I can record some content. My husband's in the kitchen cooking his breakfast, watching Blackish. Once I finish this coffee, I'm gonna start my laundry because I need to. I really want to wear my real hair out, but it's supposed to rain today, so I might just slick it back in a ponytail. As much as I love my wig, sometimes I get tired of putting it on. I really don't know what I want to do with my hair. That's the whole problem. Let me show y'all what I've been working on though. So I have this ZenQuest. I think it's B6 size planner. I've had this for a minute. I have ripped out several pages because I'll start using it one way and then start it another way. And I feel like I'm getting back into my physical stationery bag. So I decided to, I did keep this tip-in that I made. It's like on vellum. Let me turn the camera this way so y'all can better see it. Hold on. Okay, so this is the planner. I've had spillage, coffee, of course. But this is a piece of vellum that I had in one of my planners, and I just did as a tip-in and just taped it on. Just some stickers because I love this color palette. And then this is just my Hello August. I do need a bigger August sticker, but I just put August right there for now. And so this is the Mary Martha Plan Scripture Writing and Reading Plan. And I always leave our link in our description, in the description box. So if you ever are wanting to connect and get access to our plans, just use the links below. I know I've had a few people come on and say, oh, I haven't gotten an email, because we haven't really been using our email list. But if you watch my vlogs, just always go through my description box. 9 times out of 10, you're going to always find something that I'm using, have used, or mentioned. Because sometimes I do forget to link things. But I just printed this out in this size. And then this was week 1. All these are week 1 scriptures. And now we're into week 2. I'm kind of regretting putting that marker there because you can see through it, but it's okay. But today's scripture is going to be coming out of the book of Philippians 4:13. Hey loves! Yes, I got my natural hair out. I needed a trim so bad. What I did not realize when you're wearing like your natural curls, well, I realized it, but I don't know. Anyway, no excuses. You know, when you're detangling, you're creating tension and possible breakage. And my ends were terrible, so it feels good though. I went in and I trimmed them myself. Probably gotta go. I really need somebody else to do them because I have a lot of layers that's in my hair. But I kind of just wanted to blow dry it. I gave myself a protein hydration treatment. And then I just wanted to blow dry it and put some curls in it. I didn't do a lot of heat because I'm still on the fence of whether or not I want to embrace wearing my hair in natural styles. But part of me feels like if I do my natural styles, I'll probably do it more so like in the summer months because it's about to be winter. And I think I want to get me some bundles, but I want big, not big, I want textured. I'm kind of over the silk press look. And like, even though my hair looks silky-ish, I did not silk it out. Normally if I silk it out, it'll be bone straight. I just don't want that. I'm just I want body. So I might be looking into getting some bundles or something like that. But anyway, I wanted to come on here because I've been doing a lot of dilly-dallying into planner stuff. And by the time you've seen this video, you probably would have already seen some posts. I did a poll on Instagram and on YouTube asking what size planner should I get. Should I do an A5, a half letter, or a mini? But before we get into that, I have read so many books, y'all. So the 2-book series by Bernice Fadden, Sugar, and then This Bitter Earth. Like, you have to read them back to back. There's no way. Ooh, I need to put more. Ooh, this water evaporated real fast. Looking at my flowers that I got from the farmer's market. Ooh. Anyway, it's 2:58, and I said I was gonna give myself 30 minutes just to kind of do a few things that I need to get started, like editing this vlog that needs to go up Sunday. But anyway, I'm finally reading the final book in the Winter Moon series. This is Freeing Nyla, and this is not a dark paranormal romance like the other ones. This is her final book in the Winter Moon series, but it's also the introduction of Winter Moon Academy, which I'm believing is going to probably star Nyla and Torin. I think his name is Torin. Yeah, Torin. Torin is an alpha wolf. Nyla is a lion. And normally how the paranormal world works, you can be fated to a human, but you can't be fated to another shapeshifter that's not within their origin. So it's almost like it's giving me Loving vibes. If you don't know what Loving is, the real life, it's the movie based on a white man and a black woman that got married. It was against the law. People frowned upon this. So basically, if you are a shifter, you're supposed to be mated to your same line. And so you already got that. And they've been fated since kids. If you read the series, I think they're introduced in like the book with Gabriel. But anyway, so I'm reading this. I'm actually doing immersive reading because I started while I was at the shop while I was doing my treatments. It is good. It is supposed to be a little spicy per usual, so I wait for the spice because I have not read any spicy books and I am longing for it. So hopefully the spice, because they're no longer 12-year-olds, they are adults. So I need the spice to start spicing. So this is what I'm reading now, and I hate that this chair squeaks so much. But anyway, so planner dilly dallying. So as much as I want to do an A5 rings, I think I may do half letter. I've always done half letter and mini, but half letter has always kind of been like my faith-based planner. But what I want to do is I want to have one catch-all planner, get that started. Anything else I add on, it will be for something specific that I'm not doing in that catch-all, but I want to be able to carry it with me as well. So I was talking to my sisters, my friends, and I was like, I don't know which one I should do. So but I'm blah, blah, blah. Then like I've been pricing inserts and device. I'm like, this stuff has gotten ridiculous. Like if I was to get all of my inserts from cloth and paper, it'll be like $100 and something. I've never paid that much for planner inserts. Maybe a planner cover, but not inserts. So I need to kind of figure out some other shops where I can mix and match, where I won't have to pay so much. As much as I love cloth and paper, I feel like now at this point they're more of a luxury, 100% luxury planner line, and most of them are kind of like a la carte now. So like you don't, if you want to get the whole bundle, which has the monthly and the weeklies, I think that's like $70 something. But if you're doing a la carte, if you want a certain monthly, a certain weekly, a certain this, they start at like $22. And I'm just like, dang, Ashley. But get your money, girl. Get your money. But that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to budget. But anyway, so I was like, well, I have mini accessories and half letter accessories. So I was going to kind of dilly dally and kind of just see how it feels. And I know y'all like, why are you holding all those Hobonichi weeks? Because I save my planners, even though I have not been in them. This is my 2019, my 2020, This one was, I think this one I used Angel Shop. This was my 2021. This is my 2022. And then I actually have, I don't know where it is, but I actually have one for 2025 that I keep dilly-dallying in because I don't know what I want to do with my life, okay? So yeah, but I do keep my planners, and any, like the stuff that was on disc, I did actually end up getting rid of a lot of those, but these I've been keeping. But so I have plenty of discs, so to get started I really don't have to buy any discs. Let's see. I got plenty of adhesive pockets. Normally every time it's back to school I will buy them, but this year I was like, I got so many and I'm not really into planners like that. Why am I wasting my money? So these are all my dividers that I have. I do still have the CP Petite. But like this is, like the stuff that looks old and worn I won't repurpose, but the stuff that looks good I probably, you know, will reuse. So like this is the mini, and even though I like the way it fits in my hand, I feel like it's just not going to do everything that I need. And my dividers are pretty much in good condition. And then I have, like, you know, the pocket stuff, but I don't know if I don't think I want to do a mini. And then this is the half letter size, so I feel like I'll get more use. And just to show you comparison, some of this stuff I just need to throw away. And then I feel like I don't even have all of my, like I do have the clear covers. So yeah, I don't even have, I'm missing, and they're probably somewhere in the planner. I'm missing this set of dividers, and I got, like, I don't know where them dividers is. So this kind of automatically says no to the mini, but I just want to show you all the size comparison. So it is a huge difference in the sizes. So I think I'll probably do half letter. I do want to, however, buy the monthly dividers, and then I would love to have all of the top ones to divide my sections. So ultimately I'm gonna probably end up having to buy stuff. I still have this Chanel cover which I probably will repurpose this as well, because once I lay it up against something you're not gonna really tell that it's old and worn. So I think I'm gonna just do half letter. I do have, oh, you know what, here go my dividers. And it's already set up, look. Oh shoot. Good. I was gonna use this as a budget planner, and I can start off with this cover, but I probably won't. I want to buy a new cover. And yes, it looks big, but this, for some reason I feel like if having this so big is gonna make me want to use it versus having a cute little dainty planner. This way I can just put it in my bag. If I do decide that I want to have like if I'm taking a smaller bag, I may use my CP Petite for that. But if I do that, it won't be until I kind of get my flow in my half letter. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a half letter. I just like the size of it. Yeah. And a lot of this stuff I can just repurpose realistically. Oh, look at all of my, what is all this stuff falling out? I had made some date stickers in which all of my stuff, for some reason, I lost. Oh shoot, I got all of these stickers. Okay, so half letter it is. Look at all these stickers. Oh my gosh, look at all these, and my days of the week. I wish I could find, I mean, I got them on Canva. Oh my gosh. See what happens when you go through stuff? All right, so, and I got plenty of top, I guess top tab dividers. Oh yeah. Listen, cause I'm listen. All right, so there we have it. And I got like a whole set of dividers. So anything else I need to purchase, I mean, really all I'm gonna purchase are my inserts and a new cover. I mean, look at all these stickers. All these stickers. Oh, all these stickers. All right, so half letter planner it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog. I got all my planners down here. This is how ridiculous it is. I still got my half letter traveler's notebook. Like I said, I keep my stuff, even though I don't use it, because it's nice for aesthetics. Oh, this is my favorite. My B6 traveler's notebook. Oh. Oh, shimmy, 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 shimmy. Oh. Oh. But now looking at this, maybe want to do a mini or a B6. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm gonna have to like repost this stuff. Oh, look at this one. Look at my little Kiki Coffee Monster Co. sticker. I'm definitely posting a flashback. And this was in September. This was my See how God be circling stuff back around? We're about to enter into the month of September because this right here, I'm gonna tell you how long ago it is. This was I'm looking at September 18th. My bonus son, the boy, he was gonna be 11. He'll be 17 this September. Then I have my personal rings. Oh, I love this color cover too. I don't know, I might do a personal rings. My battery about to die. Hold please. Yeah, anyway, I'm back, y'all. Anyway, so then I have my pocket.
And the shrimp.
What? And I still have my pocket planner. Throwback Thursday, I'm about to post this planner spread. That is so crazy. Like, the boy was 11 years old when I was using this planner. He's about to be 17. Crazy. Crazy work. But anyway, I want to edit for about 15 minutes. Then I'm going to get myself together so I can go to the part-time. But y'all, I'm getting acclimated with being in the classroom. But I do still miss my days off. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you with that when I do. Because I feel like I'm always rushing to get the stuff that I want to get done. But it's worth it in the end. Without sacrifice, there's no gain. So yes, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope y'all enjoyed this week's vloggy vlog. If so, you already know what to do. Give it a big old thumbs up. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload on this here channel. And you'll be officially part of the Heartbeat Squad. Because y'all know it's what? Mad love here. So until next time, loves. Peace.